So you got a Moldavite, and you hear people say this is a stone of transformation, and you see it working for other people, but you're wondering why it hasn't worked for you, right? You hear these people, their life turning inside out, they're getting transformation, like boom, 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 all this energy, they feel the energy. What is it about yours that you can't seem to connect? So here's mine, just a little sneak peek. This is my newest one I've been guiding to wear. So this one is a 17.17 gram Moldavite from Zion. I got activated, museum grade. And this is a 15 gram activated at Mount Shasta. And then also the Ankh. So these two I'm guided to wear at the same time for this next part of my journey. So today's video, I want to teach everyone who's watching how to connect to your Moldavite. And the more people that can connect with their Moldavite, the faster the Earth's frequency will shift. It can shift. So, few pointers before you start, right? I don't want to get you connected to Moldavite and you have no idea what's going to happen. So first things first. 1, make sure you clean your Moldavite. Clear the energy. What do I mean by that? So, when you get a Moldavite, it goes through the mailing process, right? So different people's energy gets attached, even the suppliers. So when I buy crystals, and I'll give you an example. When I went to the gem show, I really like this lapis ring. However, the person that was selling it was very like kind of nasty, right? Like hitting on people, and the energy, I felt weird. And then I saw his workers, like he was, I don't know, being inappropriate. And so, as much as I like that stone, the integrity of the person who owns it, I didn't want that energy, because it's his energy that's being sold to you. So in a way, even though if I bought the ring, it still has this energy attached, and I didn't want no part of it, right? And so tune in with my intuition, says no. So put the ring back, left. So that's the thing, right? Who are you buying your stone from? And so whoever you're buying it from, there will be part of their energy in it. So if you buy it from someone who takes great care of the stone, like they put their love and care into the stone, then you'll get part of that energy in the stone. So just a heads up, first is clean your stone. And how do you do that? I can make another episode more on how to clear crystals, but easiest way, you could use sage or Palo Santo. Another way is sound, right? So I got this little chime. So when you use sound, it opens up all the energy, it releases all the energy that's stuck in there. Sound. Okay? 1, clear your crystals. And also, make sure you're buying it from a legit supplier. I've seen countless people get fakes. Been tricked into fakes, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a fake Moldavite, right? Some suppliers don't even know that they're getting fakes. And so it bothers me a lot of times when I see fake suppliers keep selling fake. And it's like people who's spiritual as well, right? A few people reach out, like, hey, you're selling fakes, blocked all of us. And so it bothers me, because when people buy Moldavite, they're hoping for a change. They're hoping for transformation. And these people, most of which I believe knows is fake, buys fake and resells it. And so, but that's it. Okay, so buy from reputable suppliers. Where I get mine from is Moldavite Family, Inner Visions. Those are big suppliers. I trust them. I've got my inventory from them. Or you can also get it from me, right? Every time I get a new set of Moldavites, I take them to these sacred sites that I'm guiding to bring it to. And how you want to view it is, a Moldavite is like a USB. And you can buy a blank USB. And I was trying to understand, like, why am I being guided to activate these Moldavites at different sites? Well, imagine this is a USB. When you go to these large portals, the last set I brought to was Zion, another set to Joshua Tree. So whenever you're in those national parks, no signal, dead zone. Why? It's a huge vortex, right? It's a huge energy vortex. The more you work with energy, the more in tune you feel energy. Every time I go to these national parks, it is like a hit of energy in my face. You feel it so potent, right? And so imagine bringing a regular Moldavite. I bring it there, open up a grid, sacred geometry, let the downloads come through, and whatever information is put into that Moldavite is what you'll get. So all I know is I've been guided to bring it to these sacred sites, activate them through a sacred geometry grid, and bring it back. So for those who watch and has a Moldavite from me, you'll know a lot of you reach out, it's like you feel the difference in energy. It's undeniable, right? So anywhere you get it, it's any Moldavite you get, just imagine it's like a blank USB. Yes, it's still very powerful. However, when you bring it to these sacred sites, there's some kind of download that comes through. So that's my little 2 cents on why I bring my Moldavites to these activation sites. So just think of it that way, right? Same thing with any crystals. When you get it, you can program it, and when you go to these sacred sites, you can actually download potent energy from these vortexes. Okay, so next one. Cautious, you gotta be prepared for what's about to unfold. When you connect Moldavite, your life will probably turn inside out, right? Because Moldavite's energy is so powerful, it's gonna push out all the stuck energies within your chakras. You're gonna have to face a lot of your fears. So that's why when people say when they work with Moldavite, their life turns inside out. A lot of people think it's bad luck. Why is all this stuff happening? Why is stuff breaking down? Just a heads up, that's what's happening. Okay, so that's a little spiel in the beginning. Cautious. Heads up on what you're about to get into. And okay, so 1, clear your Moldavite. Make sure it's real, right? No point in you connecting to a fake one. You probably still won't feel it. And 3, I forgot what 3 was. Okay, so moving on. You guys, there's a lot of energy here. When you're talking about getting spaced out, right? Moldavite's energy is taking our consciousness all the way up there in space, heavens, whatever you want to put it. So if you thought a few Moldavite was powerful, all these ones I have has been to these sacred sites and activated. I get spaced out all the time. However, I also tune in to a ton of information. Okay, so let's get to the point. If you're watching this, I'll put this in the beginning. Skip to 8 minutes if you want to get into it. So how do you connect with your Moldavite? 1, have your Moldavite ready. Hold it in your dominant hand, right? So a lot of you can feel your Moldavite. The energy is just so potent. You will feel it in your hand. If not, that's okay too. And so make sure the Moldavite, you've paid for it. It's yours, right? Because there has to be an energetic exchange in order for you to connect with it. So 1, you would hold it up and feel where the Moldavites want to connect to. When in doubt, I would always say connect to the heart chakra. So hold it in your right hand, heart chakra, put it right in front of your heart, and just feel it, right? Feel where it wants to stop. So around the heart chakra, and then, stand up straight, sit up straight, close your eyes, and say, I invite this Moldavite to connect with my eternal presence. So what does that mean? Our eternal presence is our essence all the way from the beginning. So when we connect the stone with their eternal presence, we're bypassing all our dharma and karmas, past lifetimes. We are connecting this all the way to the beginning of time when we were that spark of light, right? So when you connect with your eternal presence, I invite you, there has to be an invitation to connect. If not, the stone is there, it has its own consciousness. You're doing your own thing. You guys aren't really connected. So once you say, I invite this Moldavite to connect with my eternal presence, feel it, right? Calm your body down, be quiet, and feel the energy come through. How I feel, like every time I walk people through how to connect with their Moldavite, the moment that there's an energetic exchange, they paid for it, and even looking at a picture of a Moldavite, when I'm mailing the Moldavite to them, or it's getting wrapped or put into a pendant, while they're waiting for their Moldavite, I would say, look at the picture of the Moldavite you got, zone in on it, and invite the Moldavite to connect with you. Right? I invite this Moldavite to connect with my eternal presence. And the moment that they do that, I could feel the energy leave my body. It's like going over to the other side. And the other person would feel it. And countless times, like, oh my God, what is happening? I feel this energy taking over. It's a very powerful energy. And so that's it. That's how you connect with your Moldavite. There's not much to it. I actually learned this technique when I went to Mount Shasta last year on 88 Lionsgate Portal. Someone at the crystal shop, the owner of the crystal shop, taught me this technique. And you can do this method with any crystals. However, one thing to be cautious about is, Moldavite's energy is really high. So lower entities, lower energy can't really latch on. The best thing to do is clear it. However, I can't say the same for regular crystals, right? The other crystals are earthly stones. So their frequency is not as high. And people can actually program crystals and, put bad programs, or entity spirits can latch on. I know shadow quartz, there's entities that attach to shadow quartz a lot. So just make sure you clear the energy from these regular crystals and just be cautious, right? Make sure you clean out your crystals. Originally, I was like, oh, Moldavite doesn't need clearing. Now, however, looking back, it's like, it probably does. Thinking of all the transfer of energy from people to people until it gets to you. But that is it. That's how you connect with your Moldavite. And let me know how you guys feel. Like, if you feel energy shift, and whoever you're getting it from, there is a connection as well, right? So just imagine, just one tip. A regular Moldavite is like a USB. Same thing with any crystal. It holds information. And I'm going to make an episode on why I activate and how to get your Moldavites activated. And then another episode on how to call on your spaceships. Because if you already called to Moldavite, there's already connection, right? Not everyone gets called to Moldavite, and not everyone is meant for Moldavite. It will only enter your field until you're ready. And I realized that for my set of stone, it's not everyone can handle an activated Moldavite. But yeah, that's it. Let me know how you guys feel. And if you feel like you got something from this video, make sure you like and subscribe and help me with the algorithm. I'm not really big on YouTube because I know get shut down anytime. So if you can help out, spread the message, get the word out. The more people that we connect with their Moldavite, the more we can start activating our light body. And that's deeper. That's like further down the line. I'm going on my 4th year with Moldavite. This is my word of advice for those starting off. Just brace yourself. And also, don't try to connect with someone with Moldavite when they post pictures, right? If they're selling something and you haven't paid for it and you try to connect with it, you can't. You can't. Like, I tried looking at these massive Moldavites, like, oh my God, like, can I connect with it? Tuning into the Moldavite, because it's its own consciousness. It's like, nope. There has to be an energetic exchange. And an energetic exchange means it's just money, right? Money being transferred over. So there has to be an exchange. Paid for something, comes back to you. That's it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment if you feel anything to help with the algorithm. And that's it. I hope it helps. Stay tuned. I'll teach you guys on how to call on the spaceships. All right, that's it. Timmy Doo, signing off.